Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, finally back on the 100x club. Now, we haven't done these streams for a long time, and the reason is because, and I actually have hiccups, I didn't even realize when I started it. But anyway, so I didn't do this for a long time, and the reason is because we've been recording school, and all my afternoons were school recording. But now that I'm almost done with it, I can come here and analyze the tokens. The way we do this token analysis is that I do a banter live on every single day. I do a stream on Banter Plus. There is a link in the description. And if you want me to analyze the tokens, I don't have time on the show, but what we do is we come here, and if you leave a comment in under the show, you will be able to get sorry about this. You will be able to get a token analysis, and that is what we do. So let's get going with this. Now, number one, let me scroll down here. Great stream, thank you. Dog, I can't really do that on TradingView. KASPA, let's go KASPA. Actually, I outlined why the drop is going to happen very, very nicely. I took a short here, as well as I said, doing quite nicely on the WSOT. I closed the shorts already, but I'm number 10. I believe I'm number 10 in the competition. Now let me look here. Number 10. I'm gonna be number 13 in the competition. Okay, that's okay as well. Let's look at KASPA. Let's go. Let's go to the daily. Gotta see what's happening on the daily. Sorry about this. We've got massive liquidity built up here, which I do not like. I'm not happy about this. This could mean that if we start dumping on the total market cap, KASPA could actually come much lower. 30% would be a far stretch in my opinion, but we can definitely come down here to this area down here, which would be another 10-15% drop. About 15% drop. What I would be looking at is I would be looking at a reversal. So it's definitely building up this this liquidity here, and it has a massive liquidity to the upside. So what I would be looking at is potentially a liquidation event, then a higher high, and then moon on from there. What else do we have here? Prime. Let's go. Sorry about this, but anything for the content. I have to leave in 10 minutes, so I had to do this, and I thought it was gone, but it's not. Prime is coming back very nicely into this demand zone down here, which is quite good. I would be looking at a 15-minute market structure shift, so I would like to see a higher high form from here. That would be an interesting entry. Yeah, especially if you think that gaming is going to go. If you think the narrative is going to fly, this could be a great opportunity. I don't like the market structure. If you look at it at 15, you'd be all the way up here. But if we would see something like this and then a flush, that would be ideal. I'm not interested in Prime right now. AR, I had to close my AR long position because the price is so suppressed. I actually closed this position. It is accumulating. So what I really like about AR is that it is accumulating, and this accumulation usually leads to a liquidation event, and then after a liquidation event, a massive pump. So this is kind of my game plan on AR. I do not think we're gonna close below this 16.14-ish region. So I think that's safe. We could see a liquidation down here. I'm actually gonna set an alert here. This is something that I would be interested in buying if we come down here. Then look for a market structure shift. That could be a very, very good long. 0x0. Massive liquidity, not interested. Not interested. Not that big of a protocol, and not interested based on what I see. Sui and Sol, very good. Both are very, very good. Sui. Let's look at Sui. So Sui, I was one of the coins that I shorted, and the reason is because I just don't like this trendline liquidity. So if you look here, this is massive, massive, massive trendline liquidity, which ought to be taken at some point. But the good news about Sui is that I am going to long Sui once we get out of this consolidation area here. So I need to see a liquidation down here. You would still be under the demand zone. So when you see accumulation like this happening within a higher time frame range, which is this, it's actually very, very bullish, because that means that we're gonna get a retest to the OB on the 4-hour, and then a potential reversal from there, a market structure shift on the bottom here. So that is what I want to see. I'm actually gonna set an alert here below, and then if I see a market structure shift on the 15-minute, I'll I will add to my long positions here. Let's look at Sol. Sol is actually having a beautiful retrace. Everything is Sol, obviously. Everything is all about Sol. I do like the fact that it has a great market structure. So it seems like that it is building up this fourth leg, and then obviously one along for on the fifth. I would be happy to see Solana coming back down here to this order block. I'm so sorry about this. Order block down here at 157, sub 160. That would be a great area, but definitely a 50% retrace on this leg. So a little bit more. Let me see if this, oh, maybe even this one. Yeah, so in between here, this OB down here, which is the great area, would be great for a reversal. I need to see a market structure shift to higher high and then a continuation. I would be interested in adding to this position. I'll actually set an alert here in. Let's see what else do we have here. Genuinely believe that Fefe helped thousands of people change their lives in this bull run. Thank you so much. That's what I'm aiming for. So much resonate. Thank you. Nice analysis on total market cap. Thank you. We've got a fly in here, bro. We've got a fly in here. It's flying around. BONK. Stacks. Sol we just did. Stacks.
Should I hunt it down?
Have you seen the Breaking Bad movie when they have the fly in that? The whole episode about the, yeah. You see that it's pre CGI, pre craziness, eh? Okay, let's go here. I don't like this liquidity on STX. I don't like it. Now, a lot of times this is how bull market starts, so we could see this rocket, but I don't like it. The first area where I'd be interested in really looking at it is down here at 1.57. Until then, I'm not interested. BONK. BONK USDT. The thing that I like about BONK is this massive liquidity. So you see, this is like a massive trend line liquidity here. You break out, you retest, which I don't really use, but this is a great indication. It came back 50 as well from the bottom here, comes back 50, forms a W here, which is like could be considered a double bottom, and then it moves on. The only problem that I don't like is that it does have this trend line, which could be taken. So I would be interested in two areas where I would be looking at a market structure shift or a potential reversal. One would be down here in this area, but rather I would like to see this take this liquidity relative equal lows, just come all the way down here and reverse from there. Possibly come back into this OB or even take this region here. It would be a substantial 20% drop, but I'm not saying it can't happen because it actually can happen. XRP, I don't really even want to look at it. Wait, let's look at it. I'm going to be a kind guy. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Look at this. This is exactly what you want to avoid. This thing is deemed to fall. So if you look at this is going to fall. 100% it is going to fall. I'm actually might short this now. 47 cents. I actually might short this now. I think it is going to fall. 47-ish region is what I'm looking at. We've got ETH. So ETH will so I'm actually thinking there will be an ETH rally. We have to look at ETH in a different way, but this is a very similar scenario. We've got a range. That range we see a discount and premium zone. So I would actually think that we got to come back down to the discount and then move from there. I would be interested in taking an ETH position. I know it's weird to hear from me, but I would be interested in taking an ETH position down here, sub 2.5K. If I see a market structure shift, I will take a position. Say, here's the fly. Can I catch the fly live? How awesome would that be? Look at this. I thought I'm gonna catch it. That would have been so awesome. I caught it, bro. I caught it. It's here. I caught it. Look, I'm just gonna let it go so you see that I actually caught it. Look. I'm gonna open my arm. Look. I hope you saw it. Okay. Anyway, now back to the charts. So this is the wildest shit. I have hiccups. I'm catching flies. This is the first video I get back on the channel. People gonna freaking unsubscribe. Oh my God. Anyway, we've got a liquidity zone here, which I don't really like, but I like the fact that it is forming above the 50. It most likely will come back down here. I would be a buyer. Say down here at 39 cents. I think that's a great area. Potentially comes a little bit lower here, moves around, accumulates market structure shift, and then moon on from there. Now let's take two more. Let's do Doge. We still need to get back to the rhythm, just so you all know. Fly, I'm gonna catch you, and I'm not gonna let you go. Looking at 50 down here, beautifully a breaker and this is a breaker that we call, which is the previous high, and an order block. Very, 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 very good level. Very good level, and it's in a discount. I'm a buyer below 12.9. 0.13-ish region, you can say. So we're saying, bro, we have an uptrend on the weekly time frame, 2 higher highs in a row, including a higher low. Your analysis is too one-dimensional. Need more confluence on the other aspects other than your fibs. Well, bro, you should watch more than 3.5 minutes of the show, and you would understand what I'm talking about. That's all I can say. And let's round this up with KASPA. Or did we do KASPA? We did do KASPA. Okay, let's not do KASPA. What else did we have here? Error. Let's do error. Oh yeah. So it's a good example of what will most likely happen to the other coins. 20% down since the 14th for the past week, which is quite substantial. Obviously, everything is rejecting from the daily, so I would imagine this come back down. Now, I don't think it's going to come back all the way to the 50 here. It can happen that we go all the way down here, but this seems like a magnet down here for the liquidity that we can see here, line here beautifully. So I would not be surprised if it comes all the way down here to the 1.07-ish region, show a market structure shift, and moon on from there. Guys, it's been a little bit weird stream. I'm so sorry about this. Or you're welcome if you had fun watching me do all this craziness here. My hiccup's gonna get solved. The fly we're gonna catch. And if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be back. We're gonna do much more lives here. We're gonna do live trading here. We're gonna do this token analysis every single day. And even though my main show is gonna be on Banter, plus this channel is coming to life as well. Let me know in the comment section if you're still here. If you are, I salute you. You're a real one. And I hope, truly hope and know that I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Ciao.